Hi, I'm Meg. Welcome back to my garage. I've got a major issue with my F150, and a lot of you guys have been pointing this out for a while. I've got a lot of rust, so in order for my truck to last for many years to come, I'm going to be taking care of that rust today, and we're going to be doing an undercoat. 2 more cans to go. So let's get into it. All right, so before I get started, I want to get my truck up a little bit so I've got some more ground clearance. But I don't have truck ramps, I just have the jack stands, but it's going to be really hard to sand around where the truck is sitting on the jack stand. So I figured I would try and make some ghetto ramps to get my truck up a little bit higher. So I've got some leftover 4x4s and some 2x3s. So I've got 24 inches on this one and 65. So I can get 3 21-inch chunks out of this, and I can cut this other one down a little bit smaller, and then we'll have 4 equal-sized chunks. 21, 21. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Each ramp is going to have 2 of these 4x4s, like this, and then I've got some more scrap wood here. If I put these 2 2x3s on the end, that will adhere these together so that they won't splay out, and we'll make it a little bit higher by putting 2 2x3s like this, and we'll put a brace at the end. I think it'll be great. There. Okay, those 2. And we're going to need something for the end so that the truck can butt into it. Okay, cool. Let's try and put this all together. Wood splitting. Extra wood either. I think I should have gone a little bit further back. I think that's why it's split. Definitely not what I want to do. If I drive up on it and it splits right away, then it's a no-go, but we'll try. We'll do this side. That one. That's pretty good. Stays together. That's 1. So now we have the bases for our 2 ramps. Now we gotta put some extra height helpers here. Now we can screw these together. Whoa! How'd that drive in so far? I think I turned up the power a little much. Last thing I want to do is put a stop, like a bumper stop. The truck drives up and I drive into this. That'll tell me not to go any further. Yeah. And like that. Perfect. Hopefully these will be big enough for my tires. Whoa. Oh, I just split the wood. Too close to the edge, I guess. We'll just keep going. Really, it's just a bump into situation. Yeah, it's totally broken. Well, I gotta say, they're not pretty, but will they do the trick? We'll see. I'm centered on the wheel. How's it look? Oh, we got it. First go. All right, I've got my tire up on my ramp. Looking pretty good. Nice and solid. Other one looks good. I have much more ground clearance. And I can still access all the points under my truck without a jack stand being in the way. So I am gonna chalk the rear wheels just for extra safety. And I got a nice big rock right there. I think this is totally safe. And really, this truck isn't going anywhere. I think we're safe. Well, there's one more thing that's gonna make this project a lot easier. And I was able to get it thanks to your generous donations to my tool fund. And this is something I have wanted for a very long time. I got myself a creeper, and it has an adjustable headrest, so it's gonna be super handy for this project and for many future projects. So thank you so much. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can fit underneath here. All right. Well, that's definitely super nice to get under the truck instead of having to army crawl. This is definitely way more fun. Here is the underside of my truck. And there is quite a bit of rust. Those are all rock chips. All the way down the rocker panel there. And a massive dent in the cross member. All the salt and gravel and brine that we get on our roads in the winters, and it just eats away at the metal. It's just all over the place. Even up here. There's the drive shaft. I've got my wire cut brush on my drill, so we're gonna go take care of some of that loose rust before we clean and paint it. It's about to get really dusty. Lots of battery, lots of power. Oh, touched it. I can barely hold on to this thing. This creeper is so nice. I've been using a coolant jug as a headrest for so many projects. This is a game changer. So things are starting to look a little shinier. We only need to get off the loose rust, and then we can clean it and paint it. So this is the one on the driver's side, the one I just did. And this is the passenger side that I'm working on. Look at all that rust. As much as this is tedious work right now, it's gonna make it look a lot better, and it's gonna help prevent the rust from getting a lot worse. So yes, my bumper is very rusty, but that's gonna be a focus for another day. It's hard to know how far to go. You can start taking apart the entire truck. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up here for tonight, and I'll keep going tomorrow with the removal of the rust. All right, it's day 2. I'm gonna keep grinding away and wire wheeling away at all this rust under my truck, and then we'll get to cleaning and rust painting it. Can I take these fenders off? I only have 2 left. This is the hard part. Where do you stop? There's always more to do. Those are just chafing crap out of my body of my truck here. So eventually I'll have to do something about that as well. So they only held on by 2 screws and a plastic clip or 2. Woo. Don't want to get that in your tire. That one's not nearly as bad, but you can see it is starting to chafe. This side is so much more rusty. But yeah, eventually I'll have to do something about this body paint and this front bumper. Okay, enough sidetracking. Back to what we were originally doing, which is getting rid of more rust. But now I can get rid of all of that right up to here and paint all that with the black rust-proof paint. So there is one thing I could try, the cup wire brush on the grinder. A little scary, but maybe it'll do a little bit better. That definitely works a lot better. It's a little scary though. Alright, that pretty much does it for the wire wheeling. My arms are so dead. I'm going to take the truck to the car wash to power wash the underside so that it's nice and clean, and then we will paint. All right, I'm back from the car wash. The truck is nice and clean and dry. Let's get to spray painting. Curves are tough. I don't want to get overspray anywhere. Okay, this side's done. Now it's just the front wheel wells. Okay, well, I just went to go get another battery for my GoPro and I looked at the time and it's 9:30 at night. It's hard to believe being that it's this light out, but that's how it is here where I live. In May, we have very long days and short nights as we approach summer. So I'm gonna wrap it up here for tonight. I'm almost done with wrapping my truck in plastic, so hopefully the wind won't rip all the plastic off because I have to pull my truck out. And we'll get to spray painting tomorrow morning. So I'll see you then. Oh, no! I didn't think of that. Duh. All right, she's all taped up and tucked in for bed. We'll deal with this door tomorrow. I wonder what my neighbors will have to say about it. Night, night. All right, well, the truck bag job kind of made it through the night. A couple pieces ripped off. But for the most part, it stayed on. Yeah, it's really just that one corner. But hey, at least I don't have to redo all of it. Let's get this truck in here. Everything is bagged up. Let's get to painting. So I'm using this Rust-Oleum, it's Rust-Oleum in Canada, it's Tremclad, rust reformer. And you don't need to do anything to prep it, it just needs to be sanded down so that there's no loose rust. It does not need to be to bare metal. Then the area that you're painting needs to be clean, which we cleaned it yesterday. Now I can just spray paint this directly on. Oh, it just makes such a difference. Oh yeah, that looks great. Rust be gone. I forgot about my little helper. Alright, so we just finished the first can. I was able to get the whole back side of the truck to the pumpkin. So we'll go on to can 2, we'll see how far we can go. Holy hand cramp. Oh god, I'm covered in paint. Alright, that is 2 cans done. I really hope we're gonna have enough to finish this. I am covered in paint. If it wasn't so hot today, I'd probably be wearing a long sleeve, but it's like 20 something degrees. Very tight squeeze in here. I'm not gonna drop the spare tire because I actually have really good access to just above it right here. So there's just above the spare tire. Looks like I got everything. Obviously not the exhaust pipe, but we're not getting the exhaust pipe anyways. It's like a rust delete. All right, that's can number 3. Hopefully we don't run out. I got 6 cans. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. I know I don't have to be doing the aluminum, but I want it to look super uniform and completely black underneath. So I think it's worth it. I think I also might have a half a can of this somewhere in one of these boxes. So I think we'll be okay. So this is another area I want to hit because we're starting to get some rust here. And I don't want that to turn into a massive rust bucket. So I'm gonna spray that black as well. All right, that's can number 4 done. That went really quickly. All right, that's 6 cans. Thankfully, my partner went and picked up 5 more cans for me. I'm hoping that will be enough. I am really surprised at how many cans this is taking. All right, that's can 8. Will 3 more cans be enough? Oh my god. Getting there. 9 cans. We have 2 more cans to go. Come on, Mom. Well, come on now. All right.
think we're all done.
Okay, well, I didn't realize I looked like this. I'm gonna go try and finish this up. That looks unreal. Holy moly! Wow, what a difference. Better? Oh, missed a spot right there. Now the key is to be very careful, not get it on the white paint. Just a little touch up there. All right, let's see how the rest of it looks. All right, I am all done for the night. The undercoat looks amazing and I'm really hoping it will help with the rust, but only time will tell. I also got a little bit ambitious and decided to take care of some of the body rust on my truck, but I have run out of time and it is 8 o'clock, and if I want to get this video up before the weekend, I need to stop now. So here's a little sneak peek of what you'll see in a future video, but I'll have to leave that for another time. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.